Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. Currently, our price is roughly 54 cents. Today, there is no change in price. As if we were moving in a sideways motion, all we did was fluctuate within a dime. The fact that XRP is getting near to a big squeeze, nevertheless, is the topic of much discussion. This is a list of potential XRP targets. There are no objectives in this piece. They are merely stating that they are expecting a breakout to occur and that a squeeze is taking place. Now, this article is here. After 540 days of range, mega pumps will be the end. This is coming from E. Greg, according to top analysts. We're going to increase to 74 cents, according to him. After that, we will increase to 92.5 cents. Lastly, we're going to aim for $1.46 by the end of this year. Some people think we'll go much higher than that, while others predict it will be postponed until January of 2025, assuming we're still following 2017. We should have surpassed a new all-time high by the year's end, in my opinion. However, no one dared to name this market. As a result, I avoid making charts. Not to mention that chart makers can never be entirely accurate. However, a breakout will undoubtedly occur. The following is my 2024 to 2025 crypto bull run forecast, courtesy of King Koran, Crypto, 120,000. Yes, I can see your point. Bitcoin, in my opinion, will drop between 100,000 and 120,000 E, or 10,000 X, RP, $15 is the maximum I'd be willing to put on it. I remain pessimistic about the $20 plus flare. I predict that XDC will also breach $1 and that HBAR will rise past $1, maybe even $3. Because I continue to anticipate a respectable run-up for XRP, I'm going to predict that XLM will get a price between $6 and $9. If that occurs, XLM will be dragged along, but the most important question is utility determining the price of these cryptocurrencies? The current alt season is happening at the same time as ISO and Fed, and just look at Japan. In my opinion, this performance is unlike any other run that we have witnessed thus far. One thing to keep an eye on once alt season comes is whether utility starts pushing the price of XRP, XLM, and XDC. It may change things very rapidly. When does alt season start, if I may ask? Everyone seems to agree that Bitcoin will really take off at the end of this month, so that's when it will happen. Once again, though, no one can say with any certainty. Please tell me what's happening with Uphold when I ask you to compare and contrast XRP with Bitcoin. Who do you inform? These conversations, complete with riddles and additional information, appear out of nowhere. You should study XRP now since they offer you warnings like that. I don't understand why the exchanges are now so excited about crypto. What are your plans if XRP reaches $1,000? They want to make sure they cash in on Ripple targets and FCA approval, and they know this run is going to be spectacular, so that's probably why. Expects to launch initial public offering in London by 2025. The initial public offerings, IPOs, are back, and I can well see Ripple launching one in the UK. It seems like a lot of people are pushing this idea, thinking that, but I can't say for sure. In order for the XRP price to rise, this is necessary. XRP will soon stop being useful for anything. The same logic behind why I never supported an XRP ETF. AI has recently been applied into XRP healthcare. At the crossroads of three thriving industries, healthcare, blockchain, and artificial intelligence, is XRP healthcare, one of the most promising projects on the XRP ledger. I'm interested in seeing where healthcare, specifically XRP healthcare, goes from here, because it has been growing in popularity. Obviously, this is the way to go ahead. Everything will be connected to blockchain as it combines with AI in healthcare. The next monetary system will also be built on blockchain technology. The expert in artificial intelligence financial markets has called XRP a slave coin. As you may be aware, XRP is occasionally referred to as a zombie coin or a dead cryptocurrency. In this case, the term slave coin has been coined by Rajat Sani. Data claims that banks worldwide could use XRP for numerous financial objectives, prompted his remarks. Sony is concerned that this possibility might lead to a consolidation of financial power. He takes issue with his emphasis on Ripple's XRP, which is linked to the cryptocurrency that collaborates with banks and governments on CBDC projects. He claims that central banks would have greater influence over people's wealth if they used CBDCs. This poses a risk to Sony's financial independence. "You are being asked to endorse the XRP Army's plan to enslave us using CBDCs," I said, he declared. "Just like I warned you before, there would be parallel systems." It was said by the IMF. It was spoken by the finest. There is incessant discourse about affluence and poverty even on the World Economic Forum's airwaves. This run has to make you rich. Avoiding a CBDC is your only option, and this is your only chance. To amass wealth before to its occurrence, this is your sole opportunity. He continues by describing Bitcoin as a decentralized digital currency that liberates people from the shackles of governments and big businesses. It appears that he has not yet received the memo from BlackRock, since they are gradually gaining control of Bitcoin. Unless you're filthy affluent, a CBDC is going someplace. You all know that I've been raving about the Great Reset for the past 2 years, and I've read all there is to read about CBDCs. As I've already mentioned, the World Economic Forum agenda is all about this. If you're poor and receiving government assistance, you're getting the CBDC. It is possible to avoid a CBDC if you are wealthy, self-employed, or otherwise have a lot of disposable income. A parallel system is what you're going to use. Are you of the opinion that the wealthy will have their financial dealings monitored? Not at all. Also, in my opinion, XRP will eventually be worth more than any currency on the planet. Imagine for a second that the US dollar is the most valuable and powerful digital currency in the world. Well, would you believe it? Since XRP will serve as a global bridge currency, its value will constantly outstrip that of it. A 4- or 5-figure XRP is within the realm of possibility because of the insane amount of value it will be moving every single day when it occurs. Plus, at this very moment, you are presented with 2 options. If you envision a world without constraints in the future, you might want to consider investing in Bitcoin. Right now, though, I could tell you that a new monetary system is on the way, and that there would be no other system where Bitcoin is used for transactions. Our greatest goal is that it reaches the correct people, and who knows, maybe we'll even get a digital bill of rights before a CBDC. This, however, will occur anyway. And you know what? We all do it all the time. International Monetary Fund, World Economic Forum, and World Bank officials have all stated that a CBDC will have no rivals. Therefore, what happens to Bitcoin holders now? That is my sincere perspective and the way I see it. What this means is that XRP might be considered a slave coin. Those that benefit financially from it will probably not be enslaved by it, in my opinion. Consider this, even the Huvenari man admits that the wealthy will purchase carbon credits from the impoverished so that they can take vacations. This fact alone should be enough to inform you who will be enslaved. Even in the best of hands, CBD isn't my favorite. We were led in this way more than 10 years ago, and while it is wonderful technology in theory, it has the potential to enslave a whole population if it falls into the wrong hands. The idea behind this has been there since at least 1988, and maybe even earlier, but then out of nowhere, they came up with the technology to make it all happen. Now, there are many different cryptocurrencies involved, including Q, T, XDC, XLM, Stellar, and HBAR. Even more so, I believe that laws will pave the way for a small number of cryptocurrencies once they are in place. As I've warned you, there will be a huge bottleneck inside the cryptocurrency industry. The overall Bitcoin industry, in my opinion, is going to be bottlenecked by them, and 99.9%. Cryptocurrency will eventually disappear. In my opinion, they will impede the flow of information. Most certainly, any exchange that does not implement AML or KYC will soon be gone. On top of that, wallets will be their goal, since users will have the ability to make purchases straight from their wallet. As a result, AML and KYC will probably also apply to those. Everything is shifting. The digital age is quickly approaching. The viewer's presence here is greatly appreciated. When you're done, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you think.